I think so. We are live, ready for Tuesday night D&D on the Rejects channel. Welcome any and all. None. Maybe we have one.
I see something new.
Well, kind of new. Let's do our introductions and then we can do a recap here of what happened last week. Let's just go right down the line. We'll start with Philenial.
Philenial is the 8th level druid monk wood elf.
Whatever, dog, you do hear something, so you just fudgy-wudgy it. Linder?
Hello, everybody. I'm Linder Balstina. I'm an 8th level half-elf Blizzard.
Quetzal?
I am Quetzal, the 8th level paladin fighter lizard folk.
Shadow?
I am Shadow, the Tabaxi scout. Let's get this on.
And if you'll notice, there's a tombstone here. Or
It is for Birdman!
this is so sad. Their
I tried to save
squaw
him.
is dead.
He opened his last door.
And he is here for the characters to decide what to do with his body. They've already rated all his stuff, so that didn't take long. I don't even think the body was cold yet when that happened. But here we are, folks.
I'd had my eye on that bow for a while.
Here we are at a sad time on the Rejects with our first character death. Sadness. A moment of silence. Okay, enough of that. So the question is, because we'll let our new character come in a second, but they don't know where he's at. They don't even know if they're even going to have characters. Zeke is furiously working because the death has shaken the foundation of the dungeon, and the word got out quickly. Or it's like, someone else died in here? Well, go figure. But, guys, you have his body here. What are you going to do with it? Outside of taking everything that he owned.
Well, what's the tradition for Aarakocra? What do we know about their culture?
They like to be deep fried?
That doesn't sound likely.
Well, the natural thing to do would be to let nature take its.
Well, yeah, sure, but that's not the cultural choice of most races.
I suggest that possibly that you've got some rafts leaning up against the wall over here.
Want us to send him down the river?
There's a flowing waterway here. You could set them on fire and push them off.
Because the one thing an aviary creature wants is to be let go on fire and water.
I don't know. You could let the carrion crawlers and the vermin of the dungeon take care of nature. That's true. Like Philenial's true. That's how he would react to it. Being a being of nature and understanding of how the cycle of life. I'm just asking.
The scavengers need to eat too.
They've got plenty to eat.
Well, we could, they constructed a tombstone, and poor Squaw is here. So, but that is where we'll pick up. Yes, they've had a death, and sadness has enveloped the group as they stand around the body.
I will say, I'm going to be highly offended if Quetzal doesn't take a bone from me and make a.
Well, y'all will happen to notice that as you're putting the body down and, wrapping it up and, and taking care of it, that for some reason it looks like his wings have been clipped off.
Wow.
And you turn or y'all look, and Quetzal's trying to figure out how to attach him to himself in a harness. He wants to try to see if he can figure out how to make him so he can fly. Or that just...
That's going to start to smell bad soon.
I'm just repeating what I was asked and told last week. So yeah, your wings have already been clipped.
Good. As it should be.
Oh, well, they'll move a body over here in the corner, and they'll say a few last words of how a great companion he was. None other like him.
Opening doors and setting off
Exactly. His door opening prowess was matched by none. He will be missed as the guinea pig. And with that being said, the rest of the group's okay. What are we doing? Yeah, the cat. The cat is eyeing the feathers. The bird. And maybe Shadow kind of coughs a little bit and a few feathers go floating out of his mouth.
I've always wondered what chicken leg tasted like.
You might have found out. Oh, I want to have a little fun with it. He was a good PC. But that being said, the only thing you ran back up through after the fight and dealing with the Zerkwood and there is a carrion crawler. Actually, y'all killed that crawler. That's right. That was up there, and the awakened trees, and then actually there's 2 dark mantles that were down here, and the one that actually was trying to ingest Squaw. To the south, remember that cavern was pretty high, and it's covered with slime from head to toe. The whole floor, the slopes, the up toward the roof area, and there were 3 piles, looked like humanoid type creatures that were laying in the floor here. It stinks to high heaven, and you can hear the sound of rushing water even through the walls of the cavern where you're at here. What's up, Babagoy? Babagoy, I think I said that right. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the Rejects. Mourning a death that we had last week for a short period of time. But, companions, what say you?
I say you all kill yourselves in solidarity.
Gotcha, Blazing. Understood.
No,
Posthumous suicide pact. All right. That's a step, I guess.
It's what Squad would have wanted.
Okay. Yep, move up, and you're having to do your best. It's a pretty smart move there, Shadow, to use the wall as a kind of handhold, because it is slick. And as you get closer to the piles there, you begin to see that they there's a mixture of a couple of bodies there, and a couple in the piles. Some look like some Kuatoa that you've met before, and the others look to be lizard folk, troglodytes. They're kind of piled up there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything else?
Not in the cavern.
I'll take out my Wand of Secrets and activate it.
Wand of Secrets. Let me make sure I remember what it does. While holding it. Secret door. Okay. It doesn't even vibrate in your hand. Isn't that exciting?
Nope.
Sorry.
I'll take a look at the closest body, I guess.
They're kind of piled up. There's a few piles there. Some Kuato and troglodytes are all, they're just putrid corpses covered, in the slime. You would have to kind of cut through it and look more or less, can't tell if they've been hacked on, gnawed on, dead for a while. Not really certain, but they're definitely dead.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I'm going to take it slow and as stealthy as possible.
Even you are having a hard time holding down. Yeah, it's horrible smell, but yeah.
Do I see any further?
Sorry. Yeah. And you hear
I'm
the
just
water.
gonna rush through it because I want to get away from this.
Yep. You can see down toward the river. You see it. Yep. Move down that way. Yep. See, kind of straight ahead, but the river runs through it. Shadow moves this way.
In the back of his head, Shadow hears, "Don't split the party."
Well, there's two of us.
You'll move, yeah. Y'all are. Felonia, you and Quetzal seeing, just the water rushing ahead of you and far out across, maybe even a little island inlet there. Shadow, you move, and you're seeing just more. Okay, you move there. Linder?
I'm waiting between the two groups to see what everybody does.
Come on, Linder.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Is okay to be scared.
He's been chased by too many balls of rock.
Alright. You see the river kind of branches, kind of runs, comes from around the corner area and a little outlet and then runs back up.
Alright, what are we doing? We're just looking at the water? We having a Dawson's Creek moment?
Seems to
Skipping
be.
rocks?
I don't wanna wait.
Perception check, Shadow.
Okay.
Yep, you're sitting there, and just the water is just flowing. It seems to be coming from the north, headed down south. And you are sitting there, and you begin to notice that under the water, there's something forming or moving just right off the bank in that little inlet right there in front of you. Something dark is moving around down there.
Okay.
And it looks like it's coming up toward the surface. And
So I'll
then
go over and I'll whisper to Linder what I saw.
yeah, and you begin to then hear, some splashing, things like that. Somebody has a message. Oh,
Not me.
what's up, Zeltars? Good to see you.
Not me.
Linder goes around. Your friends down there are
Yes.
just sitting there staring at each other. They're all still kind of in shock, folks. Squaw's death is still raw.
I look down at him and I say, Shadow found something in the other hallway.
Yeah.
Said there's something in the water over there.
I go over there and I say, "There's something in my head."
What? What do you mean?
I have a sword. Do I make it out?
It's saying we're trespassing.
You mean like somebody sending you a message, or you mean like a symbiote, like taking over your brain type of thing?
Hold on a second. God, can I spell?
Shadow, are you about to become a Wii?
Resistance is futile. Oh, wait a minute. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Well, somebody's a replicant.
Someone, the board. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Talking in my head,
Hold on.
and it's not me.
See, what you don't know is my new character is Quetzal's Tyler Durden.
You're gonna move back to the surface and start a soap company?
Shall we go south?
Yeah, basically.
If you guys want to go south, I can do the water walk again, and we can.
All right.
I'm fine going with any direction we want to go, as long as it's not down that other hall.
Okay, I will cast water walk as a ritual. And then I will go south.
Alright, 1 second. Well, you cast the water walk and you move out into the water. Is that for everybody you cast that on, right?
Yeah, it's up to 10 people, lasts an hour, no concentration.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, so you're gonna see the river and the second.
No.
Yeah, well, just see cavern ways and everything. The river seems to flow on south into the darkness.
Looks like a landing across the way.
There is.
Should we go check that?
Sitting there, the water to the north begins to churn and ripple and spurt up and all, and you see something dark moving under the water, and it slowly begins to rise to the surface, and you see then this creature kind of pull up onto the rock area right here.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know anything about?
Sure.
What about me?
Yeah, yeah, you can roll it. And yep, it's what's talking to you. That you know for certain.
Oh.
Heard possibly it's
okay, that's the thing that's been talking to me.
Its tentacles all kind of rise up, and it's.
Let's not do that. Okay, bye.
Hey,
Nope. Nope.
head on that thing looks
Nope.
just like that stone I used to have from the other dungeon.
The three eyes, you mean?
You are correct.
Yep.
As I run away.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, I knew what that was.
It's an aboleth. Yeah, you begin to recognize the creature before you. And it has its eyes all trained on shadow.
We're just gonna go this way. At least I am.
He's saying that we can pass down the river to the next level. He will not harm us.
Flinny, I think you missed that session, but what you're seeing over here when you come around the corner a little bit, this was an area where the troglodytes were all hanging out, and they attacked and killed a bunch that were looks like they were guarding this area, and they were having battles with the Kuatoa, and you can see several.
Before.
Yeah, yes, you have. Yep, they stopped right before that area. Yeah.
There seems to be a spot right there we haven't checked out.
Where's that spot? Oh, I give it to you. That's fine. Yeah. It's not an issue here.
Can you approve my move so I can see one of them go before I lose sight of all of them? You butt.
You know where they're. No, you're gonna get. I did approve it. And it stopped. Why did it stop?
I only wanted to go 10 feet.
Yeah.
So that I could see them before they walked away.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm not too worried about you. You guys are trying to determine what. Oh, Quetzal wants to play?
I am unsure.
Well, Quetzal's walking toward the beast.
I am not trying to not appear hostile.
How can you not appear hostile?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do, is appear not hostile.
You're a large lizard with lots of weapons around him.
This is true.
Move. Go. Go.
What?
Get out of my way. Not into this.
Okay, so there's not much over here for us to be looking at. There are a couple of nooks and crannies a little further up if we want to do that, I guess.
Alright, so where are we going? What are we doing? Let's do the thing that's away from here.
Yeah, it sounds like a
So I have another arrow to another little spot that we didn't check out.
So with that one arrow that I got from Squaw, it was an arrow of Aboleth slaying.
Yeah, I'm sure that it was.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, it's just a simple just a simple +1 arrow.
+1 arrow of Aboleth slaying. When you shoot an Aboleth, you get an auto crit.
Mm-hmm.
And auto kill, and it doesn't ever miss.
Well, yeah, if you roll anything above a 1, it's an automatic kill.
So there is a large black area down here in the south.
I'll give you that. Boom. Trying to figure out where to go, folks.
Well, do we plan on walking down the river or walking along the path?
I don't care what we do as long as it's not right here.
It's up to y'all. What are y'all wanting to do? I'll unlock tokens for a second if y'all are going to go on a long walk.
I was just waiting for other people to go first, so this druid's not.
Yeah, your dead bodies. Looks like some of them been gnawed on, and there's y'all hacked up these troglodytes pretty good in here. Yeah.
I, of course, am going as stealthily as possible.
Yeah, and y'all walk past that carnage and all that, and you begin to then something that catches your attention is that there were pictographs, that were on the wall. There were all those troglodytes were dead, and there were Kuatoa drawn in these pictures that were abasing themselves on a creature that had a bulbous monster with 3 legs, some long tentacles, and a gaping maw.
Looks familiar.
Looks very familiar.
Do I see any further down that pathway?
And you begin to, while in the hallway, you're seeing slime begins to build up again along the walls, along the ground. There's definitely this taint of death, decay. As you come around the corner, you begin to see the waterway again, and the beachhead is littered with, looks like shellfish, crayfish, just piles of them here, and there are a couple fishing net here, but there's some dead crabs, fish, a couple of troglodytes, been eaten, gnawed upon, and you're seeing out into the waterway again. And as you move closer,
Winner.
It's back. I'll stand back here.
Do I see any further?
and the waterways, you see rocks, and the creature disappears back into the water.
Kind of looks like the water, the river is kind of wraps around this area, so I don't think we can see a whole lot more in these other. Maybe we should just head on south and go down to the next level.
One second. Let me see.
Okay. Apparently, the Aboleth likes my suggestion that we head south. Apparently, it has very good ears.
That doesn't mean that it's a good idea.
Duff map.
Sorry. Whee! No, they're moving still. All right.
So apparently, this thing can read our minds as well.
Apparently it's just me and Quetzal moving along. Okay.
Now they're moving slowly but surely. So in this area, there were the hook horrors and fungus everywhere, and you've got several bodies here, and one mutilated that Quetzal did his damnedest to try to drag one of the large hooks, bone structures of the creature. You begin to the air in this cave is fantastically foul.
Sounds good. Again, moving as stealthily as possible.
You're pretty certain you think that something knows you're here? This ain't your
Well, with
first
my cloak, I
rodeo.
blend into.
Yep. I'll give you this real quick. Okay. Just so you know.
The tokens are locked again.
That they are.
Yeah, they are.
Uncharted territory. Stench abounds.
Do I see any further?
And there. Make me a con saving throw, Shadow, when you step into there, please. Barely. You almost were losing your lunch, and the stench of the troglodyte stench is most foul here at another level, and you were fighting off the poisonous air that is all around you. Yeah, it is supposed to be dog. I'll move this in. They're getting there. Just squint, you old fart.
On my computer, I have it further out than even that.
I mean, these maps are so huge. You hear there's something up. You can't hear in the darkness, but it sounds like something's like an axe like hitting wood, and you kind of hear squishy noise every now and then, and you hear some gurgling and chomp chomp chomp, and a whack. You hear just kind of cacophony of noises coming around the corner there. But Linder, when you stepped in there, would you give? Hold on, Linder stepped into the magic zone. Would you give me a Constitution saving throw, Linder? It's fine. Same thing. You hold your
So I
lines
kind
down.
of point at Linder, and then I put my hand up to stop him.
I send back a thumbs up.
You come around a corner. You're gonna see.
More water right there.
No, you're gonna see some creatures sitting here, and there are 4 of them. They are hacking. 2 of them are hacking at a creature, Chol, one of the kind of the crab-like creatures y'all have seen, and they're hacking at a body, trying to cut the head and claws off this creature. 2 more are feasting on what looks like one of their own, and lying also about them in a couple of spots. And it looked like there's some troglodyte corpses, which are giving off the stench, and they've been hacked apart, especially their claws and appendages. And these creatures have no idea you're there. They are busy engorging themselves on this feast. And then you think, and the caves in here are all thoroughly covered with this slime. You hear what sounds like hammer on stone, some chanting, some scraping sounds of movement coming on even farther north. Out of your sight.
Okay, so I'll go and relay all that to Linder in a whisper.
Very quiet.
Yes.
They're hunting rabbits.
Well, they got to go find their companion. I guess they don't want to find somebody, an extra companion. They're just going to go at it alone.
That's fine.
Well, it's not like we know where this companion is, so we're looking for him.
Hopefully he's not being hacked up by troglodytes.
We don't even know this person exists. What are you talking about?
You feel sad. You feel an emptiness that you want to fill, Linder.
I'll show you an emptiness that needs filling.
Phrasing.
Now. Yes.
Let's go huddle up.
There's Flennial. I was like, where's Flennial at? He disappeared.
He apparently does not want to come join us.
No, he doesn't, does
I'm
he?
calling a company meeting right now, over there. No, further away.
I was assuming there was water up there and they were going to come back, so I didn't need to go up there.
They are discombobulated, folks. The death has really shook them to the core.
Come on, company meeting. Let's go. Get over here. All right. Some weird shit over there. I don't remember all of it, but I know he told me about it.
Leave it to Linder. Uh-huh.
What do you guys want to do? Question.
Companion?
What? No. About the fish people around the corner.
It smells really bad up there, right?
Horrible. And you're in these caverns, the slime is everywhere. Not as thick as it was in the other parts, but it is definitely all around. See ya, Baba.
Should we go see what the deal is?
Maybe we should lure them down here where it doesn't stink quite so bad and kill them down.
Well, I could draw him down here.
Yeah? Why not lay an ambush for him?
Yeah, that
Just
makes a
in
lot
case.
better sense than going up there.
Alright. When you come back around the corner, if it's all cool, what are you going to do? Like if they're not trying to attack you?
I'll sneak attack one of them and
No. Oh,
then run
okay.
away.
You're just gonna attack them.
Yeah, that's an easy way to get their attention and get them to come after me.
Well, what if they're not hostile?
They're hostile.
They're probably serving the aboleth. So they're probably going to be.
If they're not hostile, they will be after he attacks them.
I know.
There was a ghost voice. What was that?
Split the party!
Alright, we'll wait here. Go get them. I'm gonna hold a chromatic orb. A fire one.
Hey, what are y'all doing now?
We're laying an ambush for the fish people. Let them come out of the stank zone.
Right now they look like they're feasting on one of their own.
Oh, good.
That's always fun.
They gotta eat too, you know.
Yeah, maybe something that's not them.
They're not picky eaters, apparently, Linder. Maybe an elfish
Do they-
wizard or bard might taste good.
They'll never find out.
Oh, challenge thrown, folks.
I'm going to use an inspiration to redo that one.
You're shooting one up, Mike. Yeah, you had advantage. Yeah, I was gonna say you would have advantage. All right, thump. All right, and he kind of stands up as he was, looking at an arrow protruding out of his torso area. And they turn and look. When you get a surprise attack, you don't get multiple. What? You don't get. What are you doing?
I'm just attacking.
Well, you get an attack to surprise.
You did that to us last week, so.
You bummers. It's not like you're not going to kill them. They're not that. Yeah, and then he runs. Chicken. Roll initiative. Y'all started a fight. Did it roll? Okay.
Holy crap, I rolled well on initiative.
So did I.
I just wasted a 20 on a joke.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you doing there, pal? Linder.
I'm holding a chromatic orb. Waiting for
Sounds
them to come down this way.
really scary.
I am going to hold a bow shot.
Wetzel.
Can I hold an action to throw a javelin?
During the round here, so most certainly you can. Yep.
Then I will do that.
Shadow.
I don't think you lured them.
Don't know yet. I'll move there and I'll ready a bow shot.
Linder.
I guess I'll keep waiting.
Linnell.
Keep holding that out.
Quetzal.
Since I'm impatient and don't like waiting, I'm going to go in.
Well, when you step in there, I need a con saving throw from you, please. Like the air. Oh, you may use inspiration if you want.
I would like to.
Go right ahead. The air gets to you. You stop as you catching your breath, and all of a sudden you just begin to feel it kind of seeps into your bones. You don't feel so good. Shadow.
And I'll keep my bow shot ready.
Linder. Hey. Millennial.
I will move over this way where I have a better angle down that way, and I'll hold my.
Quetzal. You step into the room and they are not there.
I will call back to my companions and say they're not here.
Shadow. They're not there. And the noises that you heard coming from the northern area have ceased, Shadow.
I'll keep my bow shot ready.
Linder. Lineal. Quetzal. Alright, Quetzal, you'll see into the room, and there's another big cavern, and you'll see one of them standing there, and then you hear, well, oh, well. You hear something in a gurgling, swishy noise calling out from the room to the north. And you'll see this creature kind of, he's looking at you, Quetzal, then he looks back at this individual, whoever's chatting that you can't see off to the left. Then he looks back down there, but he's not doing anything. Just stands there looking at you.
I will hold the javelin if they move closer.
He actually backs up, seeing you, and he's pointing at you, and then he says something back over into the darkness and all that. Shadow.
I'll kind of hide up against the wall and ready some daggers.
Mm-hmm. Linder. And this, stench that you've been fighting and all that, there is a wave of it coming from the northern area. The three of y'all are staring. It's whoa.
I'm gonna keep holding that bow.
Quetzal. You'll see another one coming to view, pointing its finger, bony, fishy finger at you, and pointing, looking back.
I will continue to hold the javelin.
Oh, Shadow.
I will continue holding my action with a dagger strike.
Second. Quetzal and Shadow, make me insight checks, please. So a voice comes out of the darkness, Shadow, and you don't understand what it's saying, but these two creatures to the north kind of beckon you into the cavern area, and they take steps back. They are not advancing.
I'm going to use one of my inspirations to reroll that.
Okay. Linder shot one of them.
And it's moderately damaged with 4 points.
Millennial.
Well, until I hear sounds of real combat, I'm
Quetzal. Okay. Quetzal, you move into the room, and you're going to see a kind of a very interesting sight here. So you see the creatures. There's several more. One of them in the back area here. He's standing. Next to what looks to be a pile of stones and carcasses, and it looks like it's a statue of some sort that's trying to be built. There are mutilated monster carcasses kind of piled around the perimeter room, and this stench. You know, you get a mouth-watering going, and you're like, this is buffet time for you, Quetzal. But this one in the back here, he's got the firebolt came in, and he's rushed, just moves forward, but he's got his hands up in the air and kind of waving them, and he's crying, and he's yelling out in a language you don't understand.
I will lower the javelin and then turn back and tell Felinial and Shadow to not attack.
Well, it was Linder that threw the firebolt.
That's what I meant. That's who I meant.
Yep. And the one he hits kind of got a glare at him. He's kind of upset, but he wants to charge, but this other one's holding him back. And he's looking up at you. This one walks up to you and with a finger touches you. And you feel a course whoosh through you. And then he begins to speak to you. But let me see. What does this do? 1 second. I understand it right. The spell grants. Yeah, you begin. He since no one understands, only Quetzal gets to know. Hold on a second. Quetzal.
So I can understand
You
him
understand him now. Yes, you do.
Great. So I will definitely turn around and tell them that there's no need to attack anymore. At least not yet. Because they are not hostile. And then I will turn back to this small one that Linder shot the firebolt at, and I will put my hand on him and do a cure wounds.
Everybody watches that, and he kind of steps. Whoa, he's got big boss man, and he's just looking at you. There's all different sorts of looks coming from you. There's even a little bit of envy there, and he. Well, y'all aren't going to know what he says, but Leonard Quest, because I don't want to type this all in. So this creature looks at you and then goes, wow. Once we reclaim our area with our holy shrine here to our god, I will be able to do the same as you, lizard man. Why are you here?
We are looking for... We're mostly just exploring around, but also looking for the way down to the next floor.
By the looks of you, I don't believe you are in service with the Aboleth, are you?
We are not, but we have
that
come
foul
across...
creature. Yes. We fight in a constant battle with that foul creature, and our numbers dwindle, but we shall prevail as I continue this work on this statue to our gods, and he will reclaim our land and give me power to slay the foul creature. But we need help. We need some
what kind of
objects. Help? We need a few more pieces need to be retrieved to complete this task. We're unable to cross. The Aboleth keeps us from crossing the slime water. If you could be helpful in retrieving the items. Gifts we might have for you.
That sounds like a deal.
We must have the legs and fur of a giant spider, which we will fashion into wings to place upon our god. We need wood.
If you want wings, I have some Aarakocra wings.
Yeah, that might work. They have to be very big because our god is a big god. He's got, you can say it's about a 30-foot statue. It's piled behind, it's going to pile there, and it looks in disheveled shape. It's not quite taken form yet. And he goes, we need enough wood to build a chariot and a weapon worthy of a Kuatoa god.
I will give him Squaw's wings to see if they are big enough.
I wish they were. No, they must be bigger. A giant spider's legs are much longer, and the fur of the beast we must have. Klabu demands and deserves wings to fly.
I see.
Yeah, you're seeing all across this slimy floor, there's lots of it's like a decapitated, statue. So like a sea elf, bare-chested, and its hands have been replaced with, looks like troglodyte claws, amalgamation of them. And there looks like some bugbear arms in there. They've kind of, it's like a Frankenstein type makeup. There's some rusty short swords have been kind of stuck out from the breast area, like needles, like a porcupine. It's got green moss as like a kilt. Right now there's this kind of this old rusty lantern that is sitting where the head's supposed to be.
I shall return with some of these things. I haven't I don't know where a giant spider is, but I know where some wood is at.
We will continue our worship and slow building of Klabu demands it. He will help us overtake the foul creature and take our lands back. We shall prevail.
Good luck with that. I shall return later.
We ain't going nowhere. Okay.
Okay, so now what?
We need to get one of those giant trees that we fought. We need to get one of those and bring at least part of it back here.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks, Jingo. What's going on? What the hell's shaking the fool?
Okay, I guess we're now foresters?
I guess.
Oh my god, did it really? Well, you relate it to... Oh, you're running out of here? Okay. Yep. I don't think Linder wants... I think Linder wants to fight.
All by himself.
So, what are we doing?
That's a good question. Well, what's been going on up there?
Yeah, Linder hasn't been with you.
So I talked to, I guess, their leader, and he said they were trying to build a statue for their god thing that they worship. But they still need some parts, but they are across the river and the Aboleth won't let them pass.
So,
The long story short is that the fish people need wood and spiders so that they can build wings for Sky Daddy.
so
If we help them, they might give us some stuff.
And also it might help them kill the Aboleth.
Also that.
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not terribly inclined to helping a bunch of fish tubes.
Why?
Um,
It's not like they're drow.
You shot one of them.
Yeah, that was before I knew they were cool. These guys convinced me they weren't gonna be cool. I was thinking about it the whole time.
Just because they did attack you does not make them.
It's been more than 10 minutes. I'm taking away your combat inspiration.
Actually, all that would drop off everybody. Yes, thank you. Good. And Quetzal, your poison will drop off too.
It's up to you guys. If y'all want to help out these nasty fish guys, then we can do that. My vote's to move on, but it's up to y'all.
I would like to help these people.
Yeah, why not? It could be fun. Also, if it means that the tentacle dude goes away, that's great. I would love that.
That might be useful.
These guys are not going to kill an apple.
Could it hurt to try? Could it hurt to let them try? I guess I should say.
And if they lose, then that just means we don't have to worry about them trying to fight us later.
Exactly. This is a no-lose situation. Worst case scenarios, they lose and we get to watch the aboleth eat them.
Like I
don't
said,
have to
if y'all want to help them, that's fine. We'll help them.
All right. We need to find some tree.
There's plenty of trees and stuff over where y'all had the awakened forest area. There's tons of it there.
Yes.
I guess we'll go and gather some.
You can take some time. Yeah. So going all the way back down, if they, where you'd have to go where you came across, you could go down there. And
I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, as y'all make your way, crossing over, you get the wood and hack a big tree up or take one of the dead ones. There's tons of wood there. Y'all can then drag it back down and push it across the water. But Shadow.
I tried sending you a message. It didn't seem to work.
It should be.
I'll try it again.
Linder, listen when are you back?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I was telling you, I think if you heard it or not, y'all got a big chunk of wood, brought it across the water. For a brief moment, it looked like Shadow was in the Bahamas, deep in thought, as he stopped in his tracks.
I'm quietly whispering, I want that gem. I want that gem. I want that gem.
You're saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, y'all hear him whispering that. And y'all bring the wood back up. Who takes it to the Huatoa?
I will do that.
You'll need some help. It's a pretty big slab. Someone else will have to go with you.
I'll go.
Okay, y'all can walk up there. Here, I'm gonna unlock tokens for a second, so y'all can move freely. Mm-hmm. Let me make sure. 1 second. How long does their lovely little spell here last? Okay. Actually, the archpriest comes back down and he touches you again, Quetzal. Yes. Yes. Wood is good. Now, for the spider. Legs and fur, please. Wings, Claboo must have. Claboo. And a
Do
weapon.
you know where we could find a giant spider?
Y'all fought them all up in the northern area.
We did fight driders. That works. That would work. I was thinking regular spider.
Yeah, no, there were some giant spiders with them. There were 4 actually, with the 2 driders that y'all killed.
Yeah, there were spiders along with the driders. I'm looking all around for a gem.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. One second. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Niblet. Okay, what are we doing? Shadows deep in thought.
Did you see my
I'm going-
question?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to say it. What are you doing, Rachel? Oh. Sorry. Private
Can I walk near
communications.
there?
It's kind of right near you. He's standing. The priest is standing next to the statue.
Gotcha.
What kind of weapon are you looking for?
A weapon worthy of a god. Something we do not possess. But surely someone like yourself would have or could find in their travels here in the mountain, under mountain.
What about one of the hook horror's arm claw things? Those are pretty sizable.
Say that again now. Sorry.
One of the hook horror arm claws, they seem pretty sizable and do quite a bit of damage.
You see several bodies and some of that laying on the floor around here. Already.
Do they have their arms attached?
Yeah, there's hacks. There's plenty. Yep. Looks like they've even used some bones, but there's several. Yeah, there's definitely a dead hook horror sitting here in the floor. Had been pulled apart.
You could attach some of the arms together to make a sword or a spear of some kind.
No, a true weapon. A god can't be fooled. And you're seeing, like I said, there are old rusty weapons stuck in it that come out of the chest that look like their hands. There's, like I said, a pair of rusty short sword blades thrust outward from the breast. There is its hands have been already replaced with troglodyte claws.
Does it need to be god-sized or like our-sized?
The god demands. Watch it and tell your friend to be careful. You see Shadow. He swings around and he drops the wood, and the lantern's on the ground. And you both look down and kind of kinking. You'll also notice when he does that, Wetzel, you see a green gem in the lantern and kind of bangs around, and the priest kind of stands over the lantern. Be careful. That's Clabou's head. With his brain. They shall be his brain. His eyes. Green they shall be.
I think you can do better.
Bring us the spider. But he says that to Shadow. You have no idea what he's saying.
That's true.
Yep. Bring us the spider, legs and fur, so we shall fashion wings for La Clabou.
Would it be better if we just brought you the whole spider so we don't mess it up somehow?
So much the better if you can.
We'll do that. I will then turn to leave.
And this other one gives you a little bit of a sideways glance, Shadow. waving his wand, his staff, to be gone. And then you see him reach down and he reaches in and he checks the stone in there, and then he fixes he checks the lantern and makes sure it's on, and he kind of positions it back where the head would be. And he kind of he says something, but y'all don't understand. Some of the Kuato, maybe they snicker a little.
I then look at Quetzal and say, we need to get that gem.
Why?
It's one of those green gems.
Perception, Quetzal, when he says that. And Linder, you're listening to that. You can make it for me too.
What kind of check?
Just perception. It's memory. It's not like you recall something. It could be insight. But so when he says green gem, well, not for Linder apparently.
Nope.
You'll remember, Quetzal. There was discussion with the alchemist that was in the northern quadrant in search of a green gem that he had lost and needed to complete the work that he has on some super potions that he's making up there. And he asked y'all to retrieve a green gem that was in the area. Dun, dun, dun.
I think that one's theirs, and we'll let them keep it, because they already found it first.
That's the one we want.
But it already belongs to someone.
But that's the one we want.
Yes, and it belongs to someone that isn't trying to kill us, which is not normal for down here. So we're going to try and keep it that way.
But the other creature said I could have it.
What other creature?
The one that talks in my head.
Well, it's dumb.
This is more words that Quetzal has said in this last 5 minutes than he has the whole game.
True.
You make me the translator for things, and then I have to speak.
I know. Didn't that work out kind of funny?
Let's just go get that giant spider.
Okay. Y'all can make your way back down there, Felinial, to... He's just kind of sitting there.
I tell Flennial about the green gem.
Okay.
I am excited about this green gem.
I yawn.
You might actually find he's got a camp going, a little spit with some, he went and fished out of the, you might not want to do that because this whole water area that y'all are, seeing is very murky. And y'all remember that the two-headed boy that was talking about the water tastes bad here, and now y'all are seeing that it's true. This water is not cool. When you came off of it and walking it, the stuff, there's oil and goo stuck to your feet. You smelled kind of bad. Linda, you may be cursing it because it stained your outfit, and Linder's definitely mad.
I don't get mad. I get upsetty.
Spaghetti. Y'all have task quest, a fork in the road before you. Multiple forks.
I'm going to get the giant spider.
You're going to need some help.
I'll go and help, but I'm going to be pouting the entire time.
Linder, Felinial.
I'll go help.
Felinial.
I will stay with the party, but I'm yawning the whole way.
This grinds, Brian. So y'all go get a spider, a bloated corpse. Try to get the one that's not hacked up the most, that took the least damage, and hope, pray that it's enough for the Kuatoa's priest. Quetzal's concerned. And you drag it and you bring it back. And I'll cross back over the water. Shadow goes to the Bahamas for a moment when he crosses the shoreline. Wetzel continues, I guess, dragging it up through the area. Someone going to help him? We all are kind of split apart. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Where's Quetzal?
He ran all the way back to the Kuatoa again, but
Oh, I see him.
yeah, he's a lizard with a mission. Okay, you see the priest, and once again he comes down and he twang. Quetzal. Das, this shall do. And a couple of these Kuatoa, they grab the spider and they come over here and they start, carving and working on pulling the legs out of the spider and what's, structure internally, and they kind of, throw pieces of it, they don't need over into another pile, and just, they're even kind of lick some of the stuff that's on them, the goo and all that, and kind of laugh. And then the priest turns to you. Now, a weapon we shall have. And I can complete the rite. And Klabu will come and help us abolish the aboleth. Send it back from whence it came. We can reclaim these lands as ours.
The only weapon I have that I could give you is this war pick that I found, or a trident. Not a trident, a javelin.
Oh, there is a trident that we have from Squaw apparently in the party sheet.
Then also a trident.
Oh, the trident. And he's if you've got that, he gets all. Now that's interesting. I got his attention. Who has the trident?
It's currently in the party sheet.
Well, that's not fair. Someone's got to be carrying it. You guys just leave all that stuff laying there, or it's all. You left it all with Felinial.
Apparently, Quetzal's got it now.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I pulled everything off his characters. Totally just. Damn, did you leave him the clothes on his back?
Yeah.
Well, he's the one that dropped everything in the party sheet.
Actually, you did. I should have saved it because use his character for something else down the line. Yeah. So he grabs that and he looks at it. Yes. And he he's thinking. He's looking. He stops and he turns and he says to you, Quetzal, and he says, And he looks at you with these steely eyes, Quetzal.
Before I do that, I'm going to ask him if he understands me, but I'm going to say it in Draconic.
He nods. Yes.
Good. I will. Is it? Give me a second. I'm going to talk with my other companions and see what they think.
He says he shakes his head. He gets agitated a little bit. He smiles.
Could I roll an intelligence check for Quetzal?
It's your character. You can certainly. Yeah, lots of guys do that. Want to see how something would play out? Certainly. Yep. There seems to be this conversation going on between the two of them, Shadow and Linder, as y'all listen, and the other Kuatoa are watching and listening, and then the two of them are continuing the other work. We're just kind of sitting there. These one's watching. These two are kind of standing, kind of shifting around. They looked a little uncertain of what they should be doing. What does your intelligence check tell you? He's very agitated. Shadow, Linder. Insight checks,
Yes.
please. All right. He yells out. So you two, yeah, y'all's rolls are pretty good. The Kuatoa all kind of have stopped, and they are just kind of the other two that were working kind of stand up. They all kind of the concern kind of crosses their face. There's anger, spitting words coming out of the head guy as he looks at Quetzal, and he's kind of shaking, and you can kind of see he's demanding something. And the other two, they kind of make their way. They just kind of position themselves. And they kind of stare at each other for a little bit. They all kind of look at all each other, and then they look back at the head guy, and he yells this one more time, and then you hear this. You can make out the words "klaboo" at the end of it, and he's staring, pointing at Quetzal. Quetzal, your move.
I am going to try and intimidate him to either pick something else, or we're leaving.
You can roll it in the tower. Yeah. He snaps his fingers, and all of them draw their swords. And he yells it one more time.
I tell Shadow and Linder to back up.
I put a darkness right there.
It goes dark. Roll me initiative, guys. They all scream out. I rolled horrible. That is horrible. Millennial, I'm not sure you're doing anything. There's just yelling, but you don't kind of you hear some foul language. When I mean foul, something you don't understand, but...
Well, if I start hearing yelling like aggressive, I'm going to take a deep breath and run through this foul stench and go. You want to lock the tokens?
Shall lock the tokens. Yeah, you hear something screaming.
No, I wasn't done moving.
I do that all the time. When you take a breath, you will have to give me a con save. So it'll be
outside of where it smelled. Really
this whole cavern. It's not just. And you've actually walked into ground zero. So
right, but if it's the smell-based thing, and I was holding my breath, then I should be okay.
You'll be fine, but so I'm just letting you know it's inevitable. You're going to have to take a breath in here sooner than later. So just so you know.
There it is.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, I think that's all you needed. You're fine. You held your lunch. Shadow, you move. All right. Hey, that's not very nice.
Do I see any further into that little corner?
Oh, yeah, you just see a hall. You just see a pathway. That's all.
And I will also... okay, yeah, I'll move there. And that's where I'll stop.
Linder?
Well, I can't see anybody,
No, you can't.
so I will wait. I will hold my action.
Quetzal. You were in the darkness too. Unable to see.
Do I know that the head guy is still in front of me?
You would tell. Yeah, you would swing with disadvantage.
I will take that disadvantage.
Yep. You can hear him yelling right in front of you. Got some hits. You didn't give him the damage. Why'd you hit twice?
Disadvantage. I forgot to click the disadvantage button.
Oh, gotcha. You're fine. My bad. Yep, you're good. You still hit. Yeah, you did. Still hit.
I will then bonus action Hungry Jump.
Okay.
Hitting every single time.
Yeah, he is. What the hell can this guy do? Let's see. Okay. So. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all don't see them for a moment.
If it was moving away, you should still be an attack of opportunity.
He can make me a perception check. Quetzal. Fine enough. You feel him stepping away. You may give him a pop. Still, oh, I think that should still be a hit, right? Yeah. Okay. Backs up, and then, yeah, the whole area on here also begins to swirl, and y'all can't quite see what's going on, but there's some. It's kind of like screaming in the wind, and the air's shifting and moving. You can see the sand and dirt. It's kind of like a circular wall is kind of built up in front of you, Quetzal. That happens, and then this creature 10. He comes stepping out. This guy, and then he will run here. And out. What does that mean? Outward, you can sense the presence of creature. Oh, really? I had no idea they could do that. It will take a spear, try to stab you, and misses. The next one, 10. He comes out over here and then runs over, takes a spear, and he misses. This one will come out here, move that way, and he takes a bite, hitting, and then he has a staff that has this kind of like pincer stick to it thing, and he tries to hit you, and he's got, and it, what does this thing do? It's a pincer staff, so it also grapples you.
Yay.
Okay, and this creature kind of slams into you, Quetzal, so he will do at disadvantage. Running up, he bites you.
The one with disadvantage misses.
Yeah.
Or hits.
It hits, yeah, and he's then going to try to do the same thing with his staff, and he misses. All right, Felinio.
Alrighty, let's see. I'll come right
Into a square.
yes, stuff into that exact spot where I had placed myself. Please approve that.
Yeah. Those creatures are facing Quetzal. Yeah, you knew it. You knew it. Okay.
Are you going to put me back where I was?
Oh, you want to be right there?
Well, yeah, that's why I had moved to that.
Okay. Go figure. Loves. Okay. Hit. The taste. Foul fish. What the hell are you doing? Oh, that's the sting. Yeah. Linder.
I can see a couple of them. Yeah.
It's not on, dog. Shush. Yes, you can see the two, not the one in front of Quetzal, not number 9, but the two Kuatoa. Yeah. So 9 is still in.
Still not that one.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
I've never seen the one on the right before. At least not up close.
He looks a little. Yeah, they look a little different. I know. I checked. I did check. Kuatoa whip. He has. Yeah, I think y'all have seen these before.
He has a has a firebolt in his face. That's what he has.
Yeah. Okay.
If I have an extra attack, I don't get to cast an extra cantrip, do I?
No.
No, it could be a spell.
All right, I didn't think so.
Yeah. All right, Quetzal. You got one you can see and one that's hanging around in front of you.
The one that's in the darkness with me, it physically slammed into me, yes?
Yeah, you know he's there, but he's still in the darkness, so it's still at disadvantage.
You skipped my turn.
Oh, we did? Oh, we did,
I think
because
Selenium changed.
because he changed. Well, 1 second. Shadows and then Quetzal. One moment, Quetzal. You'll get your chance.
So I know I'm grappled, but can I still attack this creature in front of me?
You can dagger him.
Yeah, you're just grappling.
That's what I have in my hand.
Yeah, that's what you use. Yeah, because actually the pincer, it's more of, he's... These are actually supposed to...
It's not grabbing my arm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be grab and hold. Yeah, it's grapple with this weapon's a little bit different than I would handle grapple when someone's actually bull rushed you and tackled you, And he should have actually stepped 5 foot back, because it's got a 10-foot reach. He could have done that and then totally kept out of your range. That's a dirt maneuver on my part. But anyway, so go ahead. However, you miss. But you don't that time.
And I'll use a key to try to stun him.
Okay.
He's now stunned.
Did you put it on? Yeah, you did. Okay. Does that last for his turn? Or does he have
until my next turn?
To your next turn? Okay, thank you.
To the end of my next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Ant-Man.
We didn't do that last 7 turn for some reason. Actually, I'm gonna move into here.
When you move into there, you run into the shrieking mess vortex, and you are going to take some damage.
Well, I thought that was darkness.
No, there's something else. I told you it spun up. The wind. When he moved back through there, the wind started to rush, and there was screaming in the air, but you can't really see it because it's the same perimeter as the darkness.
Okay, I actually have blind sight as an ant, and so I'm not inhibited by the...
Doesn't matter. That's fine, but you still ran into something. So you make the save. You only take this. Only should take about half of that, and then so the blind sight gives you basically just the same kind of ability, right? Isn't that how that works?
It basically means I'm not inhibited by things like darkness
Yeah.
or invisibility
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah. So you'll take a moment.
So he
to-
knows where things are.
Yeah.
He's
Can
got
I- can I
daredevil.
see-
Yeah.
can
I'm
I
just.
see,
I'm trying to find. Yeah, which one he is. He's right here. Yeah. He is back here. So.
Okay.
Get him.
I will step up another 5 feet. You can't really see my movement, but approve it.
I see it. Yep. I see it.
Already attacked, so that's into my turn.
Linder.
Yes. Can I? Let me see here. Yeah.
You should get advantage on the attack against the one against me.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, I think I might be able to. Yeah, I can get around back of him and actually physically attack him.
He's stunned.
He's stunned. Actually.
Oh, then I'm just gonna go right there.
Yep. That's a hit.
All right. Ooh, I get my extra attack. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Hit. Okay.
There we go.
Quetzal, you're getting hit by this deal. You're going to take... You're standing right in the middle of it. Whoosh. It's your turn now. Well, actually, Linder, that's a mistake on... dang it. You guys... Crap. That was Shadow's... The issue was because you're changing, y'all just had an extra turn for no reason. It's not like you're not going to kill him anyway, but everybody was out of turn. It should have gone directly after Shadow to Quetzal. You two shouldn't have got shots. That's on me. I forgot that it was going on because I was like, why didn't I already get another shot at them? Anyway, go ahead, Quetzal. He outwardly can pinpoint such a creature. He doesn't know. Anything else, Quetzal?
No, that is all.
He can sense the presence of any creature in 30 feet, but he's not invisible really, but is darkness. Huh. Interesting. How would I rule on that? Alright, we'll roll. Felinio, since his attack's on you, high or low?
Hi.
Alright, it was high, so he senses you, but he's not getting he's at disadvantage. If it was low, he would have gotten a regular shot on you. He has his perception that he can see stuff that's invisible or ethereal plane. Well, you're not really invisible, but you are, because you're kind of in the darkness there. But
I would say he would not have disadvantage. If he can sense things in the darkness, then he should be able to sense.
well, he can. Yeah, it's the way it's worded. So, but I gave you the roll, and so I'm going to stand by what I did. But he can't show. He can do this. Bonus action. Okay, he calls that up. Where's my spells? There they are. Come here. Boing. And it will attack. Wallop you. Then he's got his scepter. He will. Now, hold on. I said this attack, he will do a disadvantage. We'll swing this. And he will swing it one more time. And he whiffs. If he survives, he won't get the disadvantage next time. All right, this guy.
This one's stunned.
He is stunned. Yeah, even though he's not supposed to be now. But.
Well, he should be because I haven't had my next turn yet.
The turns got out of order. Yeah, so the way it's but Linder shouldn't have got a shot. You're fine. You're fine. Linder shouldn't have got the shot at him. This guy, however, is he smart enough? Oh, he's smart enough. He will step out. He is unfazed by the swirling dervish. He will bite.
Wouldn't he still be at disadvantage because he still can't see him?
Quetzal, my bad. Yeah, I forgot. Thanks. Yeah, Quetzal is in the dark. Did he? He's gonna miss anyway on the bite then. And then he's got his staff, which we will try to. And he whiffs Sola. Now he is unstunned, right? But. Or the end of your turn or the start of your turn on the stun?
I thought it was supposed to be the end of my turn, but it's pulled off. Let me take a look. It says the end of my next turn, so he should still be stunned.
Yeah, 1 second. Done. There you go. He be stunned. All right. Yep. Hit again. Tis but a scratch.
And on that one, I will attempt to stunning strike him again. That time he succeeds.
Okay. All right, Flinio. He's in front of you.
So he had disadvantage on me last time. Does that mean I get advantage on him this time?
No. I don't think you're going to need it. Oh, here it comes. Will he? Oh. Oh my God, he survived.
If only I still had that inspiration.
Such a shame. Linder. Linder didn't finish him off. Oh, that might do it.
He's not done.
No, I forget he's got a second attack. Oh, so close. He's wobbling. It's almost like you could just thump him in the back of the head and he'd fall over, but no! Quetzal. You're in the dark, so you're still at disadvantage.
Do I know that he has moved out of the darkness?
He attacked you. You know that he moved because his attacks changed position. Oh, and I need to give you some love. 1 second. Sorry, before I forget that. We don't want to forget the love.
We don't like your kind of love.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, really? Pathetic. Pathetic. You can make me an intelligence check to know if you need to make a shift to step out of the darkness, if you want.
I will do that. In the tower?
No, you beat a 10. You got a 50-50, yeah. You're good. Oh, yeah, okay. This ain't your first rodeo,
You become a
Quetzal.
genius.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets you out of the swirling dervish. Let's hit. Hit. Death. Okay. All right. So the weapon will pop. Holy moly. Double ones. That's sad. Very sad. All right. So he will try to pop. Got a hit. Give you some damage. Apparently not. And I'll do swing one more time. And he misses. Okay. This one, he's going to try to, let me see. Even or odd? Oh. He's like, he didn't like getting hit from behind. Come over and give you a big old toothy kiss and miss you. Turn and swing, ungrasp, turn and swing to try to get, now see, that's what we want. And now you're grappled and not.
Does that mean I'm not grappled any longer?
Yeah, I'm taking it off of you. Yep.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, and his back's turned to shadow.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
He then stops and looks and goes, you see his eyes go big wide open. Uh-oh. He's about to become sushi. Hey.
It's okay. You were always going to die.
You're just deciding how to do it. I will actually drop the darkness.
Okay, and what you see instead, what shows up then, is this in its place. Where are they? There they are. Oh crap, did I really just drop that? Yeah, I did. Come here. Crap, come here. Something like that.
Have you been doing concentration checks?
That's exactly what I was about to ask. That
Good
time.
Yeah, no, deal with it. Yeah, I'll give him one.
2.
Just kill the dude. Yeah. There you go. No, little bending of the rules.
Another concentration check?
You know what? You can take. You know what, Robert? You just. I don't know why. It tickles. Who? Okay. Boom.
Oh, my turn. I get another.
Yep. That should do it.
I'm not sure why that roll with advantage. He was still restrained from last time. He should be not.
No, it didn't drop off of him. Here, let me take it off and roll it again. Here.
Actually, he would have supposed to be restrained until he broke out of it, so I would have just been able to sting him again. But
yeah, just that's just. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, there's our first Batman of the night.
No, I just had one.
Oh, did you? I missed it. Gotta call it
Yeah,
out.
there was a couple earlier.
Well, yeah, no. Well, you didn't need to do the extra. It just continues rolling. Yeah, that. Yeah, you cut him in half. And it drops. All right.
So whose spiritual hammer was that?
He cast it. It's a bonus
He
action.
had 2 concentration spells.
No, spiritual weapon's not concentration.
Oh, okay.
You're off the
I'll go
hook
and
for
look for
now,
that
buddy.
green gem.
Okay, so let's figure out what you find here. Yeah, so there is a green gem, fist size green gem in the rusty lantern. And I will put it in the party sheet for you. And boom. Very pretty.
I would like to cut the leader's head off and put it on the head of the statue.
Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. And yeah, that hold on.
I smile to myself.
Yep. Okay. That's the y'all see, Shadow run up and pull this gem out of the lantern. There's just trash, stuff that's all stuck to this limestone block, so that is some form of the statue. The carcasses, which is imminent, which is providing the stench and the rot and the constitution issues that you're having. You get near them, but the only one that would probably want to touch them is Quetzal. And it's a collection of dark mantles, bugbears, a hook horror. There's a carrion crawler that's swarming with maggots. And they've taken bits and pieces of different parts and they've kind of stuck it into this statue. And that's all, you can tell. And let me see. You have the view over here.
And can we search the body?
So the main Kuatoas did not. They just had spears and nets. They just had, nothing, weapons of no value. One second, Flinny. Where's my? There's my pen. This one, let's see, the whips had the pincer staff, which is a 10-foot reach weapon that does some damage, and then you also have the ability to kind of hook somebody in place. The priestess guy had. He didn't have any money on him, but he had his weapon. Where is it? His scepter had a little extra bludgeoning and it dealt some lightning damage also.
Well, that seems like something we want to take to a certain little kobold.
Yeah, it doesn't even have any. I would assume it's magical because it does the lightning damage, but it's not coated any than just a scepter. But yes, Felenio got a little tickle from it in his ant form. And that's all.
Could I pick up one of the grabby claw things?
One of the pincher staffs? Certainly.
Yeah, one of those.
I can give you one of those.
Some grabby claw things.
Yeah,
Are you able to put the scepter into the party sheet?
I'm gonna have to create one. It's not an item. Let me look. I don't think encounter. Let me look. No, the only thing they made an item of was the gem. The rest of these things are, barely of any quality that'll do you any good. But let's just say I'll code it later. The
Sure.
Scepter. And what do you wanted? A this. What did I say? Oh, you wanted one of the pincer staffs, right? And I'll code that here. Let me. Pincer staff. Okay. Leave them there for a moment right now, and I'll code it, and then I'll put it over in your inventory, Quetzal, and the scepter. I'll code that, then y'all can decide what to do with it. Please.
Could I roll a religion check to see what the voice was that I heard?
Sure. Yeah, they haven't gone and searched for their new party member yet. So
All I know is I'm gonna get a ton of XP for tonight.
Don't even know what we're supposed to be searching for him, so.
The voice you're hearing sounded awful fishy to you. It definitely wasn't of religious nature, Quetzal. You think it was the creature talking to you, the aboleth. What are we doing?
I just looked to the rest of the group.
We should go to the alchemist with this green gem. Although I want to look down those little areas over there.
You can move into this area, and you're going to see a beachhead. There are some Kuatoa that are dead there. And the area is slimed, and you can tell there's a good port. It's like gobs of it are on the beachhead, filth. A few troglodyte corpses are here. And y'all can then do that, so. Gents, you're awful quiet.
While I'm typing.
How's everybody doing in chat?
Okay, guys, how do we want to do this?
Do
You broke up, Brian.
Well,
didn't you?
obviously, we can't get answers from an ant. What about you two guys?
Yeah, there's an ant just sitting there. Big old ant. Wetzel, Linder.
I don't know. What's the aboleth saying?
That we should deal with this gem with haste to get out of his area.
I don't know where it is. Where do we have it? Did somebody find it?
You have a green gem, and you just, the recollection
I
of your
see.
conversation with the alchemist. That's all. So
I see no problem in just leaving with the gem.
Well, we have to head back north to get to the alchemist.
Will he allow us to cross the river at the west?
1 second.
That's where we went originally, was across that way.
Oh, great. He's in my head now.
Exactly where you wanted him, right?
I think this is the last thing that I was hoping for. But he says we can cross at the farthest away crossing. So only at the west and in the far south. So why don't we do that?
West is closest.
Yep, it sure is. It's almost right around the corner. Let's roll.
I will unlock tokens for you. And then you have water. Goopy water before you. Even though the river runs pretty good, this water still is tainted and full of slimy sludge. Say that 3 times.
Isn't that fun?
Hey,
Alright, how do you want to cross?
chat's quiet tonight. Well, the ant's going to have to do something. Yeah.
Cast when you're an ant?
No, but I can revert back and then cast it again as a.
There you go.
Okay.
He's back.
I haven't gone anywhere. I've been here.
Proceed forward.
I believe there is Zorn or something in this.
Yeah, y'all
Cameron?
didn't kill them, right? That's a thank
Nope.
you. So y'all walk into there, and it along the wall are 2 of them are probably asleep. They look gorged. Other one's kind of over here licking his chops, crunching. He looks like he's got a big piece of crystal stuck between a couple of teeth, and bats fly in and out of this area. And there's recognition. He steps, growls a little. He'd even look at his crystals the wrong way. Don't even think about it, elf. Y'all may move forward. It does not attack. What are you looking at, lizard man? It doesn't say that. Okay, yeah, But do the...
I basically keep my eye to the ceiling.
Oh, I'd have fun with it, but we're gonna, we'll mosey on. You know what's up there. Y'all step out of the way as the bombardments of pincers drop down upon you, bringing back distant memories or recollections of what was Bart's character? Was he a human? Can't remember. Was he human?
He was a half elf, I believe.
Half elf. I can't remember. Yeah. All right. So you come back into this cave area where this alchemist is, and he is busy. And before him, he's been working on some potions and all that, and he is intently looking at his table, measuring something.
I will stand here silently, holding out the green gem.
As soon as you pull it out and kind of hold it up for a second, you see a kind of a shiver, through the whole body of the alchemist, and he looks slowly up, and sees you holding the gem, and there's a moment of almost panic of control, and he gets himself, and he kind of stops, and he puts down his little shit. He's got a little gourd with some material in it, some liquids, and looks like he's got some fungus that he was mashing up and sprinkling, ground it up, and he just kind of sits there, and he's just staring at the gem. You found it.
I kind of look at Flaminio and to Linder and say, well, you guys are the mouth. Here.
Understatement of the year.
Please. The bargain was potions for the gem. I have made one of each for you. They are yours to take. And he does. He kind of moves back over here, and he keeps looking back as though he's, watching the gym, watching on. He reaches into a couple of shelves here, and he pulls out these gourds, and he brings them over, and he's got 8 of them. Though I thought there were 5 of you. Too soon?
No, it's fine.
I think that's supply too.
Ooh.
And he puts them down on the table.
The 5th one is resting at the moment.
Does he need the potions?
Yes, he'll need the potions.
Okay. He goes back over there, grabs 2 more. He puts them down. 2 different piles. And he steps back over. The gem, please. You just kind of see him shivering. My life's work can be complete.
Well, if the other ones want to grab up the
Yeah, I'll put it.
potions,
So
I'll
yeah,
hand
let
over to
me
him.
here. Let me some potion.
So what are these potions?
He told you that one of them makes you be able to understand spoken words. Another one was that you guys basically discern that it would allow you to gain the benefits of a long rest without having to take the long rest.
Yeah, because I wasn't here for that conversation.
Yeah, sorry. So there are 4 of those, and there are 4 of those. 5. Sorry.
I was going to say, shouldn't it be 5?
Yeah, it's 5. I'm messing. Yeah, there are 5. They're in the party sheet. The gem. He kind
I've
of
already
holds
put it
out
in the parting sheet.
he holds it out, and you go where you set it on the table, and you just kind of see him. He's in a stupor. He's just kind of staring at it, and he's looking at it. And he's kind of rubbing his hands, just kind of like it was an aura coming out of the field, coming out of the gym, but he doesn't quite touch it. And you just see this glee in his eyes, and it's MP. And it was a quick moment of madness there. You can see just elation, and he takes it in his hand, and you just see him shaking. Oh, yes! And then right before your eyes, he disappears. All of you can make me perception checks. Well, Felennial, fine. You're about the only one, yeah. I will, for a brief moment, as he grabbed it, and you saw his kind of shiver, and then he just kind of poof and disappears, his body changed. There wasn't a man there. It looked more like a big green lizard of some sort before he poof, disappeared.
Hey, that wasn't a dude. That was something.
Make me a nature check. Okay, let's see if you know what this is. Look like this. And then disappeared.
Well, I don't know. Did I know what that looks like?
Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. It was a green slod.
I was thinking it was some kind of slot, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So, this is what he saw for a brief moment. And it grabs at Jim and he disappeared. And there might be a faint glee you hear in the caverns of the 4th level as it just slightly dwindles. There you go. Now is there... Oh, you got some potions. Okay. But that I will give the... There's not... I would thought something like that for doing it that way. There might be some XP, but we'll just do the encounter as additional XP. Just for doing what you did. You didn't kill him, but you did get rid of him. Though he was friendly. Alright. The gem is gone. Alchemist is gone. You have your potions. Next.
Okie dokie then.
Did that finish out the map?
Finished out what you
Well,
know
there's
of the
still
map.
Yeah. There's some areas that we don't have, but I don't think we're going to get unless we want to deal with that creature that's talking in our head.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think we can probably deal with avoiding the apple.
I would throw my hat into the ring of preferring that we not.
Y'all feel that y'all need to go see Zeke in the bazaar.
I have a feeling we need to go see Zeke.
Nah, he can wait. Let's kill it. Go down.
No, I think he is correct.
They don't need no stinking 5th character. You know what? They're just going to be the 4 musketeers. 5th wheel.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take the hint.
Let's go see Zeke.
Yeah, they're on level 4, Jeff.
Okay.
Y'all go up to level 4, and what you'll notice, yes, the bazaar is busy doing its thing, and, there's more, it's definitely seeing better days. It actually has some guidance to it. Zeke's put his paw prints all over it. I don't remember, and remind me, did y'all negotiate with them to take the booze up or not?
We negotiated with the dwarf mage lady to get
Okay.
her friend.
Okay. It wasn't the goblins. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, no. But the one thing y'all will notice is that Zeke looks like he's gotten some hired hands to kind of keep things in order around here. And one of them, you'll happen to notice, looks quite bored with himself and wishes that he was elsewhere, is this bronze dragonborn kind of standing at the entrance area and looks at y'all as y'all are making your way toward the bazaar. And it's more like, please take me away from this. If only I found a group that would want to go exploring, and I could tell Zeke to go piss off. I don't know who that'd be.
Certainly not us.
You see it yawn, and as it yawns, like sparks kind of come out of its mouth.
A little static charge.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's true. Jesse stands there bored, asking who are y'all when y'all come walking up, and then he's heard of y'all. Zeke talks about y'all.
Of course he does.
But he thought there was 5 of y'all. Oh.
It was unfortunate, but one of them died.
Oh no, is he? What happened?
Oh my God. Oh no, is that our voice now?
Yep.
Okay. Bring tears to Gary's eyes.
Hello, my name is Severax. How are you doing?
You sound strange.
That's a rude thing to say.
I know. Jeez. I've heard such good things about you. Apparently, they were all lies.
Apparently, they were all about me.
It must have been. You seem nice.
I didn't know lizard folk came in bronze.
Not a lizard. I mean, I guess technically, I'm a dragon, actually. I'm a dragonborn. But we come in different colors.
Dragons are like the thumb of lizards, and dragonborn are like the thumbs of dragons.
The thumbs of...
Like thumbs versus... It's the thumbs versus fingers thing.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
It's just a comment, really. It's not positive or negative.
Oh, okay.
Are you a good
it's a
dragon or a
lingerism.
bad dragon?
Well,
Bronze is good.
generally. I like to think of myself as a kind of a neutral on the chaotic side of things. So I am really bored. This place is dark and dingy and there's nothing happening. And I heard you guys have fun. And I would like to have some fun.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just my crossbow is getting rusty, not doing anything. There's only so many times I can polish it before, I shoot my eye.
Hey, we don't need to know about that.
What do you bring that we could use?
What do I bring? I'm a dragon. I can hit things really hard and really fast. I have
He pulls out his crossbow and he pulls out a morning star.
and I have these, and these are, pretty cool. And I get to hit things with them, and they hurt people, and they hurt creatures. Yeah, I've been trained to fight. I can say that. I've been trained to fight.
That's right, Loco. He does, doesn't he?
Well,
Looks like-
like...
It looks like he can handle his own. Yeah. Y'all.
Looks like you're going to need to wait a little bit longer for that adventure, because apparently we need a long rest.
Y'all can have one here. Yeah. I will grant a long rest in the Zeke Bazaar. Boom. They all hang out for a while. Y'all, they hang out. They get some rest. Y'all chat. You hit it off. He's just like,
By the way,
you know.
what you see is you do see, yeah, it's a copper. So he's a copper dragonborn wearing heavy chainmail with just crossbows and weapons and a shield, and he's really he looks tough.
So he's Quetzal 2.0.
Yes, without the dark vision as well, because you have the goggles, I don't.
So that's going to be fun.
Yep, he does not have dark vision, but he seems he fits like a glove, like that thumb that Linda was talking about, the missing thumb of the group.
All right, so my last character was a chicken, and now this one is a thumb. Okay.
I don't know if the interview process is going well, Savrix. I don't know. They don't seem...
You are welcome.
He is not bearded, no.
So, Felinial and I are going to have to keep dark vision on you.
I mean, it would be helpful, yeah. I mean, you don't have to. I can just hold on to your shoulder if you can aim my hands and I'll hit things, but it might be easier for me to be able to see what I'm doing.
We do have some torches.
I do too.
Eh.
I'm fine with that.
You're an E.
Oh my God. Only on the rejects, folks. Only.
I can tell I'm
Think
going to have a
about
lot
that.
of fun with you guys.
Felinial, you're awful quiet.
Would you mind
Yeah.
taking the grappled off of me?
I've tried to tell him he's hired 3 times, and they keep giving him a hard time, so I'm just going to let him get out of there.
Felinial's right to the point. Just,
It's the hazing ritual. It is what it is.
yeah, the other one's the one that haze you. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised
You
Quetzal
know-
hasn't jumped in.
We've got an aboleth you could slay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a
Do
minute.
that and you're hired.
Definitely do it all by yourself.
Oh, I see.
I start checking through his pockets.
I guess.
Jeez, I guess you guys just don't want to fight her. All right, but who am I going to make third?
You're hired. He's awesome.
All right. This is gonna be fun. I'm telling you, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do a lot of cool things. We're gonna kill a lot of creatures.
And in the
you know-
morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Linder can
waffles.
cook. Yeah. Hey, and think about that now. Squaw's percentage on the tavern is now gone. You guys now, because
He never had one.
He was never part of
that's
it.
right, he didn't. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that. That's
He's
right.
not a founding member.
So there's so neither is Saffron. You're getting the short end of the stick there, Wes.
Whatever. It happens.
All right, so
It's okay. You can be like the Tommy Thayer to our Gene and Paul.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Kiss
Bill.
fans will know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
I guess I'm the cat dude.
Yeah. Be
apparently.
Chris.
Be Chris. I want to say. Yeah, that's right, Gary. Oh, that's funny. Saverick and Quetzal will wake up spooning. That's just the chat telling me, folks. I got nothing to do with it. All right. So, a couple of days, rest, relaxation, catching some rays, harassing each other, breaking in the new guy, pissing off a few goblins, probably, irritating him some, and it is time to reset sail in the Undermountain. Figuratively.
Do we want to do with the stuff that's in our parcel items on the party sheet?
Yeah, y'all should do something with those. But you're not going to get much the way down here, so you could sell them, but it's only going to be 50 cents on the dollar.
If you guys don't want these gemstones, I'll
Take what you want. The pincer staff and the scepter, they shouldn't have a price on them. Yeah, they'll stay there. I'll fix those. But the rest of this stuff, y'all got to figure out what you're gonna do with it, or we'll sell it.
Someone should take the potion of healing.
There is one. That is true.
Does anyone want the flask of wine?
Not I.
The flask of fine wine, Quetzal. Just the vintage you like.
I mean, if no one wants it, I'm dumping it out.
What?
Because I can refill it and make holy water.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's just drink it.
Do you want to drink it?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all spending a couple of days.
Squaw.
Yeah, a couple of days in Zeke's in the bazaar area, so y'all could definitely any and all kind of stuff like that. And then you've got a flask that you can then you'll have to spend some time doing a ritual, so then you can make yourself a flask of holy water. Quetzal. Anything else? There's gemstones in there. Nobody wants them?
I'll take them.
Linda should probably take the incense.
That's
Fine.
fair.
Incense, because he smells.
Wow.
Well, I was thinking because he's a wizard.
I know. I just, trying to rile him up, get a comment out of him. It's so easy
You're
to
a
do.
comment.
There's a hammer in there. Does anybody want the hammer? Yes.
Guess not. Anything else, or I'm going to sell it all. And Linder's got the incense, and we're good. Oh,
Anyone want carpenter's tools? I took the leather's working tools.
Anybody else? Going once.
I'd like to take something, but I'm not in the party sheet, so I can't.
Going twice.
What do you
All
want,
right.
dude?
I was going to take the scarabs.
You could
I'll
take
grab
them.
the scarabs for you.
Take
It
them.
wouldn't let me.
He
It wouldn't
can't
let-
access the party sheet yet.
Oh,
Like
my
in
bad.
Exodus,
Hold on.
it's
That's
only
why
trying to
I don't
drop
have you in it here. My bad. I didn't put you in it. I did put you in the combat tracker, but you're not on the party sheet. And now you're good. My bad. Now you can
I'll
grab
put
them.
them back.
Yeah. Okay.
Go for it.
Still not let me take it. That's weird.
Maybe. Here, let me do it for you. Inventory, obsidian.
Oh,
Well, that-
it's working.
there you
It
go.
worked.
Yeah, see that? I was getting ready. Okay.
That was weird.
Probably had to catch up with me putting you in the party sheet.
Who wanted that
Maybe.
pincer staff? It's still in there.
I
Oh,
gotta
the
code
scepter and
it.
the pincher staff need to be redone.
Yeah, the scepter and the
Oh,
pincher
okay.
staff. I'm gonna code that, put that in there, and then y'all can decide. I think Quetzal wanted the
I
staff,
think
and you're gonna give the
I
scepter
think
to.
the scepter should go to Zeke.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna sell this stuff, which is not for poop. And on the hammer's not worth. It's not. It's only worth one. Well, it's worth a gold. Why not have one here? 522, and we can get rid of that. Okay. And coinage. Update your coins on your person, please. They'll have lots of gold. Or you can...
Oh, gotta fix it.
Yep. All right. And let me check. Let's do XP here because we're going to hold here. We got a nice spot to hold.
Wow, those are fun game, guys.
It must have been the best game of your life.
It was.
Man, it's like I took the night off.
Well, sorry.
At least we got to you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's true.
So we had the
I mean, we could have
Alchemist,
been doing this again next week.
the Carnage.
That's true.
Now, Saverick, I think your XP is, what is everybody's XP? It needs to be, you are...
What is my XP?
I'm at
38.
38.
Yeah, you'll be at, just put yourself at 38,000.
Okay.
You'll be just a tad bit behind them. And, I know. And then we will award some XP. And we will hold right there. As y'all begin to pack up and head on, figuring out which way you're going to go. What you're doing. Good job. Any comments?
Hey, no. Hey, great. Thank you very much. I tried really hard tonight.
Did you break a sweat?
A little bit.
Did?
Well, you
Okay.
did get some XP, so...
Yeah, you did.
That's
You
true.
did.
For a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Well, then, yes,
You're
folks.
welcome.
We're good. Everybody, gentlemen, good job as always. Thank you. And to Essie Wesley for putting up with that. Apparently they, they thought about possibly going down another level and not finding you, but they decided well. So
I was just assuming that we would bump into him eventually.
sooner or later, you never know.
I was just trying not to meta.
Yeah, you're fine. I was trying to get you somehow, some way. All right, folks, we are going to hold here tonight. Jeff, are we running tomorrow night? I know, because I think, Brian, aren't you playing or looking at was going to play in Cersei's?
I am playing, yes, yeah. I was
So-
just going over with you about my...
Okay. So, Jeff, are you running 8 o'clock Central? So it should, since we're taking some break from Sanguine Isles for Josh, that's the plan. Okay, so we will play tomorrow night. We'll play, actually, I guess if you're going to stream on the channel, I need to give you a stream key, maybe. Small problem. But we'll play a few weeks until Josh is ready to come back online. Thursday night, I won some maps, that's right. Thursday night, we'll be back here for Waterdeep Dragon Heist with the boys and Loco. And then Saturday night, Act 3, the final act for the Saturday group on Aliens, Chariot of the
Somehow I'm
Gods.
still alive.
And let's see, well, we did have basically a seppuku. Basically, we had Eric's character take her own life with a grappling gun. I mean, what was it? It was kind of like a grappling gun. Basically, took her head off, impaled it in the ceiling because she was turning into a creature. Harpoon, that's right, yeah, grappling harpoon. It was funny stuff. And then, like I said, we'll starting on the 24th on a Friday, we'll move the game. We're going to do 3 nights with the 20 Sides to Every Story group here on the channel, and play that out. So good streaming. Next Monday we've got Skeeter Green on the Wizards of the Couch show. Skeeter's going to be on to talk about all he's doing from his Frog God days. I believe that's who he was with for a while, and doing his own stuff now. And our regular streams of games, even here. So, folks, thanks for watching. Gentlemen, good job. We will see y'all next week. Take care. We'll see ya.